Hello guys, welcome again to Combatron Gaming, and today we will be reviewing one of the latest gaming laptops of MSI. And before I begin, I'd like to note that there will be a detailed and in-depth review of this gaming laptop, which I will put the links on the description below. Let me just share the specs of this laptop so we can move it out of the way. This one is the GS66 Stealth 10SE. That being said, this is having the latest 10th generation i7 Intel processor, and it also has the RTX2060 GPU from Nvidia. And this one is having a 32GB DDR4 RAM and 500GB M.2 SSD. And I actually can show you from here the different specifications from this gaming model series. Okay, so now that we have moved the specifications out of the way, let me show you the improvements and new features of the GS66 in comparison to its predecessor. And the first one actually, which is the most noticeable, is the chassis itself. As you can see, the GS66 is just literally core black, and it has a matte black finish. And if you can see the Dragon logo, the Dragon logo is also simplistic. It's just a glossy black Dragon logo, which actually is highlighting from the matte black finish of the chassis. The GS66 has a boasting 300Hz display refresh rate, which is actually, for me, it's a bit overpowered, because as a gamer, I actually only need 144Hz refresh rate for me to competitively play. But then again, this is 300Hz, which simply means that it is more accurate and it will clearly display the details when you are gaming. And another improvement of the GS66 is actually the hinges. There have been cases and reports before on the GS65 that there are some models or some units that have brittle hinges, wherein after a few usage, it easily gets damaged. So MSI listened to the customer feedback, and they have really improved the hinges. This is more solid now, so this is really good. At least they will minimize, or hopefully totally eradicate, the cases wherein users have experienced problems with the hinges. Another improvement of the GS66 is actually the trackpad, because now this is more smooth and accurate compared to the old one. The GS66 has one of the biggest, or it has the biggest battery size that I have known of. It has a 99.9 watt-hour battery, which is actually a standard, wherein this is the biggest battery capacity that is allowable inside an airplane. Okay, so another improvement that you will notice on the GS66 is that this laptop is actually a bit thicker compared to the GS65. And I think it's a great improvement, because it gives the laptop a more solid and robust look. And also, I think they needed that extra thickness on the unit to give room for the 99.9 watt-hour battery, and of course just to give a better air circulation for the laptop. And speaking of air circulation, let me just bend this. This is now having the Cooler Boost Trinity Plus. It's basically the enhanced version of the Cooler Boost Trinity. It's still 3 fan blades that cools the CPU and the GPU, but they have greatly improved the fan blades of the Cooler Boost Trinity Plus, so it can have a more optimal cooling efficiency for both the CPU and the GPU. And another great improvement for the GS66, which is actually the one I like the most on this unit, is that this one has an easy upgrade system. Once you open the back panel of the laptop, you can easily see the SSD and the RAM slots, so it can be easily be upgraded. Also, the Wi-Fi card can be upgraded on this unit, so you can basically future-proof this laptop. Alright, so moving on now on the other essentials of this laptop. So the GS66, it still has the per key RGB keyboard, which is provided by SteelSeries. Of course, it has some preset and pre-configured color scheme, but you can basically customize each and every keys here. The key presses are a bit tactile. As a gamer, that is something that you like, the tactile feel whenever you press the keys. And the audio is still provided by Dyna Audio. The only difference is that if you can see here, both on the sides, you have some sort of open slit on both sides. So according to them, this is where the audio signals will resonate. So the two side panel here on top is where the sound will go out, and at the same time it also resonates at the bottom panel. For the ports, the I/O ports, you have here, this is the right hand side panel. You have the audio jack, you have a USB Type-C port here, and you have two USB 3.2 Type-A slots, and this is your LAN port. And on the left hand side panel, so this is your power jack, this is a Thunderbolt port, and this is your HDMI port, and you have another USB 3.2 Type-A port here. Having the HDMI and the Thunderbolt port basically will let you to attach two additional external monitors in addition to the monitor of this laptop. The GS66 still has the new MSI Dragon Center, wherein basically the Dragon Center is where you organize and customize the settings of this laptop, and also for you to be able to maximize your gaming experience. It also has the latest Nahimic 3 Virtual 7.1 immersion, where it goes hand in hand with the Dyna Audio. So the Nahimic 3 basically is the one that gives you that 7.1 surround feeling effect. And also it has the killer LAN Wi-Fi. So what the killer Wi-Fi does basically is it manages your bandwidth. Let's say you're gaming, so you can prioritize the bandwidth of the internet, focusing mostly on the gaming other than the other programs running on the background. The best thing about this laptop is that it has lived up to its stealth label. When you say stealth, it's like low profile. So since the color of this laptop is just entirely pure black, matte black, so it's very low profile. It doesn't look like a gaming laptop when you're just physically looking at it. The only thing that I think I don't like on this system is that since the finish is matte black, it's actually a fingerprint magnet. So be prepared to always use a microfiber cloth to always clean the smudges plus the fingerprint that gets left behind whenever you touch it. Overall, this is one of the lightest gaming laptop in the market, with the latest RTX graphic cards and with the latest 10th generation Intel i7 or i9 processors. This is one of the fastest and most powerful laptop in the market. So again guys, I have made a detailed and in-depth review of this laptop, and I will place the link on the description below. So if you want to know more of the details of the unit, each and every specification, it's on the detailed review. So feel free to check it out. So I'll see you in the next video.